Hello everybody. I figured I'd give you a project update, a few different project updates. First on the Metro here, I've got the valves out of the head that I want to try to run. And I took valves out of that head. That head had new valves in it and had had a valve job before it got ruined. It had ran some, but that's still new. I've got all three of them. I got to clean all this up with a wire brush on a bench grinder, and I bought some valve lapping compound, coarse and fine, and I'm going to hand lap the valves, all of them. I've kind of got other stuff I've been working on, but that's the most pressing thing, because I just now got pretty much done with a project on the van I've been doing. So after the van gets finished up completely, I can start back on my Metro. Alright, what I've been doing to the van. This is a project that is never going to be nice, and it's not really supposed to be nice. It's a project that is more of a preservation effort and trying to make something to where something's not going to fall off when you get in it. The passenger side of this van, I don't know what it hit or what hit it. It either hit a guardrail or one of those retaining wires, or it got hit by something. It's strange. If it's a guardrail, it's the only time I've seen something hit a guardrail that didn't do as much to the front as it did to the back. It could be because this weighs like 7,000 pounds, but it's got damage back here, and it tore at wheel well all the shit, and then the end of the door, and it gets lighter and lighter, and it just cracked the fiberglass up here. But I don't know if you've seen it in an earlier video or not, but that step from here to here was missing completely. It was Bluetooth, and this was broken. So I cut the top part of it off and just started building fiberglass. There's somewhere between 25 and 30 layers of fiberglass on that step area. And then I had to rebuild this. That was just to keep that from falling apart. It's not near as thick. You can see here, here's a factory thickness, and it's just like one piece of cloth back here and one piece of cloth over this, and this was missing. You can kind of still see through it. That was missing from here to here, and this entire step from here to here was cracked. You could actually grab a hold of it and move it. So there's 1 or 2 layers back here, and then 5 or 6 through here, and up through here it's just like 20 to 30 layers of fiberglass over a piece that I've kind of stuck to it on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but that back here was the top piece off of this. I did that just so I'd have something to lay fiberglass on. So originally, like I think I might have mentioned already, there was wood between a thin bottom layer and a thin upper layer through here, and the wood was actually what gave you the strength. I'm trying to do this without the wood, so it's actually thinner than it was, but it's got a lot more fiberglass than it had. there's a brace right here to hold that up. There's not going to really be anybody standing back here, just this section of it. So ideally you would want to step on that brace and get in. I don't need to step. I always step over it anyway. That's so people in my family can get in it easier. It is what it is. All right, another thing I've been doing to this, and for now I'm going to leave this alone, because I mean, why fix it? That's not really, it is bolted on better than it was. It had one bolt in it before, now it's got 3 of them, so that's not going to go anywhere. And it kind of helps my original idea at leaving the van ratty. I wanted to leave it ratty so people would leave it alone, in theory, because in my mind, if you had a nice car sitting next to this, a thief's going to try to break into the nice car. That could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. They're not going to break into something that's got grease stains everywhere, ideally. I went down to a junkyard and got a spare tire mount off of a 79. 79 vans. Came off of a 79 G20 shaggin' wagon. I mean, it literally still had part of an interior in it and part of a bed. 79s had the spare tire over here because the tag was up here. You know, my tag's down here. I use that door a lot more often, so I'm flipping my mount and I'm going to put it over here where mine would have been. You can see that this one, somebody hit it. I might eventually try to put a ladder back on that door. I would like to go to races and stuff and be able to sit on the roof. It's not like it's going to hurt this one. It's already got dents in it. But that's my plan for now. I'm fixing this. I got the interior as good as I can get it for now. Got rugs and stuff down. I've vacuumed it the best I could. I cleaned it up the best I could. I put rugs down, like bathroom mats and stuff, just to try to cover up the carpet. I fixed the driver's seat. The driver's seat was loose where I guess somebody had been a pretty good sized guy or something and broke the seat mounts on the driver's side. So I took angle iron and screwed it all together. But it's just an update on this and an update on my Metro. Next Chevelle video is going to be a little bit. I've got to finish something I'm working on it. On that Chevelle this time, I'm trying to do one panel at a time and make a video one panel at a time instead of jumping around. I got tired of doing that, and it's whatever, you know. But until next time, well, we're next to the van, so keep on vanning.